Hi guys, in this video I'm going to share with you guys 5 things I would tell my 25-year-old self if I could sit across from her with a cup of tea and a little grace and a little wisdom. I was inspired to do this video after going through my YouTube analytics, and I noticed that a large part of my community are young women between the ages of 18 and 44. And I got to thinking, well, this site is really geared toward women over the age of 50. But I have this community here of younger women. So why not create a video for their demographics? And then also it got me to thinking about what are some of the lessons learned that I can share with this group, and just again got me thinking about just my life and home. So this is not only targeting that group, but also to get my peers, black women over the age of 50, to really get them to thinking about reflecting on their lives, and some of the things, if they had an opportunity to go back and go back in time, what are some of the things that they would tell their younger self? Or of course we know we can't go back in time, but if we have the opportunity to sit down with a younger group of women, or if you have a YouTube channel and you have some followers that are younger, what are some of the things that you would share with yourself if you had an opportunity, and also that younger generation? So with that said, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, I think I've sort of already mentioned this, but I'll just say it again. If you're new on this channel, I provide holistic health and wellness, practical self-care tips targeting black women over the age of 50. And I'm Allison. So let's get started with these 5 things. If I had the opportunity to just have a conversation with my 25-year-old self, what would I tell myself? And hopefully these things that I would tell myself would also benefit other young women that are other young women. So let me get started. And so if you're not new here, you know I have some notes. So the first thing that I would tell my 25-year-old self is to drink water. I didn't get this until I was much older, and thank God I'm an avid water drinker. I drink water the first thing in the morning, but I didn't get the memo until I was maybe in my late 40s, if not early 50s. So I would tell my 25-year-old self to make sure that I drink water every single day, to make sure I start my day off with drinking water, and drinking enough water throughout the day. Based upon, everyone is different, so the amount of water that you should drink every day is going to go by your height and your weight. But I would tell my younger self to make sure that I drink enough water every single day. It will help greatly with your overall health, your mental health, your spiritual health. I know for me, sometimes if I'm off a little bit, even if I'm off with my wellness routine, if I've eaten too much, just drinking water seems like it just reset everything. It also helps with better skin, and then as you're aging, you tend to your skin, because of all of the hormonal changes, your skin starts to get a little dry. So I was just there are just tons and tons of benefits of drinking water. So I would tell my younger self to make sure that you drink water. So that's the first item on my list. The second item on my list is to make sure to take care of your wealth. Make sure that you're not only saving money, but you're also investing money. And if you have, I know when I started working when I was younger, there weren't too many opportunities. Well, at least I wasn't aware of all the different opportunities to invest my money. So, but I was a saver. I'm a spender and a saver. But I would tell my younger self to not only save money, but to invest money. There are so many opportunities out there for you to now invest money. There are some great books out there that's targeting young women to just teach them the basic of investment. And in fact, in the description section of this video, I'll link you to a couple of books that I've actually referred to my daughter who is 31. So I would tell my 25-year-old self or my younger self, as soon as I wouldn't wait. If you have a part-time job, or you start a business or whatever, just make sure that you're saving and investing your money. You always have money to save. So if you're making $100, save and invest 10% of that. So the second thing that I would do is make sure that I would tell my younger self to save and invest my money. So the third item that's on my list is to joy. Make sure you find something in your life that brings joy to you, that's not dependent upon anybody or anything or any external thing. Joy is something that resides, that's inside of you. So always find something to bring you joy. And so it's not, you don't need to wait until you have a degree or a job or for this grand thing to happen. Joy can be like the smallest of things. I know for me, just drinking like a little cup of tea in the morning, or getting up before everyone else in the household gets up. And I'll just give you just a brief story. This past Saturday, religiously, I wake up every Saturday and go to this park. It's a nice nature park, and I absolutely love going there. This past Saturday, the weather was very, very nice. The sun was out. People were out walking, and there's lakes and just a ton of other things that I see. And now that it's springtime, the flowers are starting to bloom. So that brings me so much joy and pleasure to go out in nature, to go for a walk. So find things that bring you joy. That's the third thing on my list. And the fourth thing on my list that I would tell my younger self, and I started maybe in my late 20s, maybe early 30s, that I really started to travel. But I would tell my younger self to just travel, see the world. even go to the neighboring state. And if you're saving your money, you'll have the resources available that will allow you to travel. And even if you can't travel outside of the country, sometimes just going to the your neighboring county or going to another state and just again making sure that you travel again, and this is tied to your travel, but get a passport. You would be surprised that there are a lot of people that are my age that don't have a passport. So I would tell my younger self, and I know for a fact when I was 18 years old or 20 years old, I just passport. That conversation, I wasn't having that conversation with people in my with friends and family. Just That just didn't come up. So I would tell my younger self to get your passport and travel and see the world. The world is a lot more grander and bigger than what you're doing every single day. And then the fifth thing that I would tell my younger self, and that is to just stop trying to not stop trying to, but don't shrink. Hold your truth. What you say and what your opinion matters. So regardless of whatever room that you are in, so whether it's people with supposedly more education or more knowledge, or even say if you're traveling and you're in another country and you're not familiar, don't shrink. Your truth is your truth. Your opinion is valued. So make sure that you take up space where you are, and know that you are worthy, you're important, and you add value to wherever God allows you to be. And I know, again, for me, this was major, that I just I wasn't told that. And throughout my life, I had to learn that just through life experience, that I mattered, my opinion mattered. And if I'm in a room full of people, and by nature I'm an introvert, and when I was young I used to be like, really, really shy. And the more I think about it, sometimes that was just me using the shyness to just shrink. And so I would advise my younger self to not shrink, to that I matter. What I have to say matters. I have value to myself, and I add value to myself and to the world. So those are just some 5 things. There are other things, but I'm going to keep this video short. And again, I was inspired after noticing just some of my analytics that I have some younger women that are coming to my channel. So, and then also my sisters that are over the age of 50, I hope you find value in this video, and to get you thinking about reflecting on your life, and what are some of the things that, if you had an opportunity to just sit down with yourself, your younger self, what are some of the things that, now that you have all of this wisdom and knowledge, that you would tell your younger self? Or if you have an opportunity to mentor some younger women, what you would tell, what you would share with them about your life experience. If you're still here, I thank you so much for watching this video. Again, my name is Allison, and don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to the channel, and I will See you in the next video. Take care. Bye.